The clock ticked past 3 a.m. The silence of the night was broken only by the rhythmic ticking, a constant reminder of the passing time. Dr. Eleanor Reynolds, eyes bloodshot, stared at the screen. She had been at this for hours, her mind racing with possibilities and doubts. Numbers scrolled, graphs pulsed, but one thing stayed static, a jagged line, a whisper cutting through the cosmic noise. It was unlike anything she had seen before. It wasn't random, it was patterned, purposeful. Each peak and trough seemed to carry a message, a deliberate attempt to communicate. Eleanor traced the signal's path on the star chart. Her fingers trembled as she followed the line, leading her to an unexpected destination. A cold knot tightened in her stomach. It originated from Proxima Centauri b, a planet orbiting our closest stellar neighbor. The implications were staggering. A shiver ran down her spine. Could this be it? After years of searching, had she found proof? Proof that we are not alone in the universe. This can't be real, she muttered, running the data again. Her hands moved quickly, almost frantically, as she sought confirmation. Yet each time, the result was the same. This wasn't a natural phenomenon. The data was consistent, unwavering. This was a signal from another civilization. The realization hit her like a tidal wave, changing everything she thought she knew about the universe. Eleanor had dedicated her life to the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. Ridiculed by some, pitied by others, she remained undeterred. Her passion was unwavering, her commitment absolute. She spent countless nights alone, her only companions the stars and the hum of her equipment. Driven by an insatiable curiosity, she believed we weren't alone. The vastness of the universe held too many secrets, too many possibilities. Tonight it seemed the universe had whispered back. A faint signal, almost imperceptible, had caught her attention. The signal was faint, but distinct, repeating in a complex sequence. It was unlike anything she had encountered before. It wasn't a message, not yet. It was a pattern, a puzzle waiting to be solved. It was like a key knocking on a locked door, waiting for someone to open it. The potential was immense, and Eleanor held the key. She knew she was on the brink of something monumental. Sleep was impossible. Her mind raced, analyzing, speculating. Every second was precious, every moment a step closer to understanding. The immensity of the discovery pressed down on her, a thrilling, terrifying weight. She felt the eyes of history upon her. She was the first human to hear a whisper from another world. The significance was staggering, but what was it saying? The message was there, hidden in the noise, waiting to be deciphered. Days turned into weeks, the signal grew stronger, the patterns became clearer. Eleanor worked tirelessly, deciphering, translating. What began as a whisper was becoming a shout, and it wasn't a message of peace. The message was stark, terrifying. It spoke of a dying planet, of a desperate civilization seeking a new home. A civilization with technology far exceeding our own, a civilization on its way. The news, when it broke, sent shockwaves through the world. Governments scrambled, scientists debated, and fear seeped into everyday life. The signal, once a beacon of hope, was now a harbinger of doom. The signal reached its peak intensity, then silence, an eerie, unsettling silence, the kind that makes the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. It was as if the world itself had paused, waiting for something inevitable. The world held its breath. What was coming? Eleanor, her face etched with worry, sat in the control room. She could feel the weight of the moment pressing down on her, the uncertainty gnawing at her insides. She knew, deep down, what the silence meant. They were close, looking up at the night sky, now strangely devoid of stars. She felt a sense of dread wash over her. The stars had always been a source of comfort, but now they were gone, swallowed by the impending doom. Taking a deep breath, she activated the microphone, her voice trembling slightly. "This is Dr. Eleanor Reynolds." Her voice echoed in the empty room, a stark contrast to the silence that had enveloped her moments before. "We received your message, we understand." Her words caught in her throat as a blinding light pierced the darkness. The ships had arrived. The moment they had all been dreading was finally here, and there was no turning back.